What's up guys, we got another product review for you and I'm really excited about this one. This one is the Ramptech 2-foot quarter pipe. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, you would have already seen the little icon that pops up, I think up here maybe, that says paid promotion. This is a paid promotion. By that, I mean we were paid for the production cost of this video. Every time I do a product review, I'm gonna make sure that I am as unbiased as possible in the review. So let's get this sucker started. Normally I would do an unboxing off rip so you can see all the little pieces that come in with each product. But I've actually had this for a while. Now I do have some video that I've shot prior to today of me assembling everything and taking a look at all the pieces, which we will definitely get into at the end of the video. But what everybody really wants to know is, how does this sucker skate? Is it fun? Does it suck? Is the transition bad? Is it great? Is it too small? Because it looks kind of small. All right, let's skate it and let's find out. One thing real quick before I skate it is you got to put it into position. And the cool thing about this ramp is that it comes with casters. These right here are actually included. A lot of ramp manufacturers don't include these with the ramp purchase. So it's always nice having whenever you need to pick it up and move it wherever you want. So we'll just get it set up over here on the wall. It's ready to skate. I'm just gonna do a couple like just basic simple tricks just to kind of get a feel for the ramp. It's not bad. So as you can see, it's great for doing like small tricks for beginning skaters and stuff like that. The transition is not harsh at all. You're gonna feel it a little bit, but it's really not bad. There's no bump right there. So if you look, so this surface, it's this nice hard plastic surface, and the bottom, it gets like razor thin here, so it goes straight down into the ground, and it's really durable. I've been skating this ramp for several months, and no chips or nothing like that. So it's holding up real good. Let's push it a little bit and try to do some airs and stuff like that and see if it can take a little bit of a beating. So it definitely can handle popping up and slamming down pretty hard. No problems, pretty sturdy. It is difficult doing airs and stuff like that, but just because it's only a 2-foot ramp, so you're not gonna blast way up here, you know, there's not enough transition for that, but it's definitely great for learning like little ollies to fakies, frontside 180s and stuff like that, and then you just move on up to a bigger ramp. Also, the deck is a pretty good size. It doesn't shift around, and it's pretty sturdy, and there's plenty of room for at least 2 people to stand up here. So if you're just learning to drop in, you got plenty of space to move around. So we know it's good for beginners. Did some basic tricks. We know it's good for popping airs, 180s, tray flips, all that good stuff. Now let's try some more advanced stuff and see how well it does. For more advanced tricks, it's definitely good for like pushing yourself and learning new stuff. I've learned so many like new things on this, it's ridiculous. Whew, it's hot out here. Let's wrap this sucker up. All right, let's get down to the verdict. If you haven't seen any of my product reviews in the past, this is pretty much how it goes at the end of the video. I came up with 5 different categories that are either gonna get a pass or a fail. Sometimes I do undecided in special circumstances, but not gonna be any on this one, thankfully. I'll run through those and then talk about some additional side notes. Here we go. The first one is transition. Is it too steep? Is it too mellow? Or is it right in between? This is gonna get a pass. It's not so mellow that it just doesn't feel challenging at all, but it's also not too steep where it just shoots you right up. It's like a nice, happy medium. Next is assembly. Now, what I mean by assembly is how easy is it to put together? Because it's all the good ramp manufacturers out there, not like some cheap one-piece plastic ramp, but the real ramps that cost a little bit of money, you have to assemble them. Well, this is definitely gonna be a pass, and I'll explain why. So everything is cut. You don't have to make any cuts There are pre-drilled holes for everything, and it comes with all of the screws that you're gonna need to put this entire thing together. The only thing that you're gonna need when you put it together is a drill and a Phillips head bit. I have put this thing together and taken it apart several times just from moving and going to different places and stuff like that. So I can attest that it usually takes about a half an hour by yourself to put it together. And it comes with a nice detailed instruction manual so you don't skip any steps. All right, the next one is gonna be weatherproof. That's a big deal for a lot of people because not everybody's gonna have like a covered area where they can keep their ramp. This one is definitely going to be a pass. I know that everything on this ramp is weatherproof. The plastic, the side panels, the top surface, and the steel coping, except for the 2x4s that go underneath. But most of that's gonna be protected. I do know at one point, the 2x4s that are touching the bottom, there's one in the front and then one in the back. It was pressure treated, but I don't think they're doing that anymore because the price of lumber has just been insane. So maybe they'll bring that back, I don't know. But other than that, it's about as weatherproof as it can get. And I've seen other ramp manufacturers that just sell untreated plywood. So it's definitely nice knowing that this can sit out in the rain every now and then and be fine. All right, the next one is durability. Can this thing take a beating? In my experience, after skating it for a really long time, it absolutely can. There's no dents in the coping. The plastic is holding up really nice. It can definitely be a concern when you have any type of plastic. Well, this plastic has held up really well so far. It's taken a beating for sure. So durability is definitely a pass. And last but not least, it's probably one of the most important factors is price. For this one, I'm also going to give it a pass. Now, let me explain why. As of the day of shooting this video, it's priced at $420, and that's on sale. It's normally priced around $460. Now that price could fluctuate a little bit. It may go up because like lumber prices have just been insane the past couple months, and if that trend continues upwards, the price could go up as well. But after looking online at some other ramp manufacturers, they sell their quarter pipes at an equal or slightly higher price, and they're not weatherproof at all. It's just untreated plywood and 2x4s. So that's why this specific ramp is definitely going to get a pass on price. All right, now I just want to address a couple of side notes. The first one is its portability. Now, it is 4 foot wide and 2 foot tall, and I think it's like maybe 4.5 feet long this way. So you could easily throw it in the back of a truck or maybe possibly a van or something like that. But what also is really cool about it is that it has casters. There are other ramps that I've seen online that they don't provide casters with the purchase. You have to purchase them separately. So that's definitely a positive. Another really cool feature is that they all come with pre-drilled holes on the side panels, and they come with some extra bolts. So if you purchase more than one of these, you can stick them together and bolt them together. And I've done that before with 3 of them, and it's pretty dope. You get a nice long 2 foot quarter pipe. And the last side note is this plastic surface. Yep, we're bringing it up again one more time. It has a nice like texture to it. Like if you look at it really close up, it looks kind of like grip tape, but it's not super grippy. It's not like super slick where you're gonna slide out. Like you ever skated like a PVC pipe or something like that, made it into a rail and it's super slippery? This actually has a nice texture to it, so it grips, but it's not too grippy. So I actually really like that feature a lot. So overall, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 passes, which is very, very rare. I'd really like to check out other ramps and compare them to it just to see where they measure up, because I think I've found the standard, but I won't 100% know until I get some other ones, but this thing definitely is worth it. Thanks for visiting Park Sharks and checking out another product review. We're trying to get our hands on anything and everything in the skateboarding market so we can test them out and skate them and let you make the judgment for yourself whether or not it's worth getting. We've got a lot more coming up, more Ramptech stuff, more Fresh Park stuff, and hopefully some other companies as well. However you're watching this, make sure you like, subscribe, follow, etc. Turn on those post notifications so you'll see every time we have a video come out. Thanks.